Today's adventure begins in Salisbury. We're going to be exploring the mysterious and infamous Stonehenge on the presumably very muddy Salisbury Plain. Now, recently, Stonehenge has made headlines on the news for being overrated and boring. I've been to Stonehenge before, and I know a little bit about the history of this place, and I can tell you it's not boring, it's very interesting, but I can see how people might think that it lacks certain facilities for the youth. Now we're going to talk to people at Stonehenge today, see what some of the gawking tourists have to say for themselves about the monument, and yeah. Now my original plan was to do a magic show at Stonehenge, because there's a theory that the great magician Merlin, pet of King Arthur, he built Stonehenge with the help of a friendly giant. Now, I was going to do some magic tricks, but something occurred to me on the train over to Salisbury. I don't know any magic. So, I got a bag of magic mushroom capsules. It should, you know, bring us into that realm, the same realm of Merlin. But, yeah, in terms of magic tricks, I'm empty-handed. Now, I'm just enjoying a nice little cup of tea before we embark on this adventure. It's nice to, you know, relax, detox a little bit before we embark. Now, I was going to get the tour bus directly to Stonehenge, but the bus driver was something of a Karen. She had a haircut not too dissimilar to my own. And when I stepped aboard the bus, she said, "This is the last bus to Stonehenge." I said, "Hold on, is this really the last bus?" She said, "Boy, did I stutter. You can get a taxi." I said, "Okay, listen, I just need to confirm, is this the last bus?" She said, "Are you holding up my schedule?" I said, "Okay, I will get a taxi." And you know, I refrained from using any profanity, curse words, anything like that, but that woman was a bitch bitch. Now, the taxi fare, it's gonna cost me about £30. She wasn't kidding, it was the last bus, So we're gonna get a taxi to Stonehenge, the mysterious Stonehenge. Tune in. Now, before we hastily go to Stonehenge, we're gonna explore Salisbury just a little bit. And you know, it's my understanding this is a very historical town. So make a little bit of history of our own today. Hey ladies, do you live in Salisbury?
We do.
Have you ever been to the infamous Stonehenge?
We live near it.
You live near it? Okay, one of the Neanderthals. No, I'm joking,
Almost.
I'm joking. Now recently, Stonehenge has made headlines for being one of the most overrated tourist attractions in the world.
Yes.
What do you think about this?
Yes.
Yes? Yes.
Definitely.
Definitely overrated.
Absolutely.
And what makes you say that? Is it just the fact that
We
they're...
think it's just a tourist money making.
Right, £20 ticket to go see the Stones. That's extortionate. That's extortionate. Wouldn't you agree, sir? Yeah, that's extortionate. Now...
When I was young, we used to go and play on them for free.
And now you can't even so much as touch them.
No.
Can't even so much as touch the things. Well, I'm gonna try. I'm jumping
Go
the
on then,
barricade.
good luck.
Good luck. What do you think will happen to a man who so much as tries to even touch the stones? Will he evaporate?
They'll probably lock you away for life.
Not for life. Come on now.
Don't touch the precious stones.
All right. Well, I'm not even willing to do a night in jail, so maybe I won't touch the stones.
Okay,
but
that might be
we're
advisable.
definitely going to gaze upon them. We're definitely going to gaze upon them. We're going to do a little bit of journalism. Okay. So you live next to the stones. You're saying they're overrated.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're the first person I've spoken to, so we'll have to see. Maybe people will outweigh your opinion. Maybe people will
It all
be
depends, I think,
fanatics.
where people live.
Right. You're sick of it. It's been stones for you.
Years.
You mean then you turn on the radio, the Rolling Stones?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I suppose
Stone
we're-
Temple Pilots. Oh my God.
We're indifferent, really. What will be, will be. Well, enjoy your
good luck
trip.
anyway.
Thank you very much. Oh, we're totally going to touch them stones, man. We're touching the stones. Hey girls, I just blew up on YouTube last night. I literally just hit 5,000 subscribers. Now, does that make you feel a sort of sense of attraction towards me? Yes, she said yes. Now, it was the young one who said yes, so I'm gonna walk this way, but that's the evidence. I'm a goddamn Chad. Stonehenge, overrated or not? What do you think?
Probably.
Probably.
Expensive.
Probably. Too well
40
after.
years ago, they were argued who would cut the grass. Now,
And that was an argument between who?
basically the army and a council.
Okay.
Everyone else.
Well, I mean, I can see why the argument... Well, I imagine the argument would have been who doesn't have to cut the grass.
Exactly.
'Cause that's a lot of fucking grass to cut right there.
Yeah. Then they put sheep on it.
And I'm understanding they're planning on building a big old highway running through Stonehenge. Is that correct?
Tunnel underneath it.
Tunnel underneath Stonehenge. And you know...
Not underneath. On where the 303 is.
Well, they are due some excavations at Stonehenge. You know, there's only been the skeletal remains of one found there. Now, it's definitely not a burial site based on that, but you never know what we might find. I'm all for this excavation. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Are you for the excavation?
Through the tunnel, yeah.
Absolutely.
A lot of people aren't. They've gone to court and everything for it.
So I've heard, yes.
Yeah, they're nice.
Well, wish me luck on my adventure to
When
Stonehenge.
are you going?
Today. I got my boots on, so I'm all right.
Yeah.
Now, that's a very nice vintage clothes shop. As you can see, I'm dressed a little bit vintage myself. So, let's see what they think of my outfit. Hi there. I'm a bit of a fashionista myself. I just came in here to get an outfit review from you, basically. What would you rate my look today?
Out of what?
Out of 25.
Out of 25, I'm gonna go. I kind of like the Artful Dodger hat. I'm
Oh,
gonna go. I'm gonna go 24 and a half.
24 and a half. Now, what could I do to get that over? You're the missing half. You're the missing half. It just all occurred to me. What's your name, sweetheart?
Eleanor.
Eleanor.
Yeah.
Eleanor Rigby. Huh?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, what's your name?
My name's Brad.
Hi, Brad. What are you doing here wearing that hat and going around filming people?
Well, the hat's always on my head, but I'm going to Stonehenge today.
Okay, fantastic.
Going to
it's
Stonehenge.
spring solstice, isn't it? Or it was, yeah.
It is indeed, yeah. I guess, what, 2 days ago now or something
Yeah.
like that. Well, I hear that Stonehenge is the most overrated tourist attraction in the
No,
country.
it's definitely not, no.
Now, I can't but notice you got love in your eyes,
Have I?
Eleanor. Oh yeah. You can't maintain eye contact for a second. Look at you, eyes all over the place. You've got a lovely store,
Thank you
Eleanor.
very much. There's
Lovely
some,
store.
If you want to have a look through there, there's men's stuff
I
through
must.
there. Go and
I
have a look
must.
through there.
I'm looking for a new belt, actually.
Yes, that's it.
Ah, here's my new belt. Perfect. Got some other top hats. Very nice. Very nice indeed. You know, I got a vintage soul. I got a vintage soul. See you in another lifetime.
See you in a lifetime.
Goodbye. My God, I need shelter from the storm. My top hat is getting soaked. Sorry folks, I just needed a little bit of shelter from the storm for a minute. My top hat's getting soaked. I'm just gonna take a seat for a moment or two. That's alright. I'm embarking to Stonehenge today. So, any advice for me?
You walking or getting the bus?
I went to go get the bus, and this woman with a haircut not too dissimilar to my own, a total Karen, she said to me, "This is the last bus." I said, "Are you sure it's?" I said, "Are you sure it's the last bus?" I looked at the times table. I think there's more. She said, "Did I stutter, boy?" She said, "You can get a taxi. You're holding up my schedule." I said, "You know what, ma'am? I will get a taxi." And I disembarked off the bus, and it's going to cost me 30 quid to go to Stonehenge. 30 quid taxi.
Not worth it.
Of course it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it in the name of journalism.
It's a few stones.
A few stones, exactly. Well, you know, what I'm recording is the reason I'm going to Stonehenge is because it's made headlines recently for being boring and overrated. That's what the headlines state. Just like you're saying, boring, stones, you know, like stones erected from the dirt, lame, boring. But there's a lot of history surrounding Stonehenge. I'm trying to bring awareness to that history in my video. Some of the theories, you know, there's magic involved with Stonehenge, aliens, Neolithic strongmen hauling these stones from the south of Wales. Allegedly, well, exactly. It seems impossible, right? Which then leads to the theory of magic. Did Merlin build the stones with the help of a friendly giant? Perhaps he did. Perhaps he did. You've just got to hold on. Exactly. You need an open mind. I like you guys. I like you guys.
We're not paying for a taxi though.
I was hoping you would. No, I'm joking. I suspect the Salisbury plain will be very muddy, so... Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, man.
You're in my seat, mate.
Oh, crap. I was wondering who was sat here, you know. I was wondering. I'll part ways now. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Enjoy Stonehenge.
Bye now. Thank you, I will. I'll try. I'll try. Ooh, you are heavenly. Oh, my God. I ought to give you a big old kiss on the lips. I better not now. You'll probably call the cops. Hey, sir, you got an interesting fact about Salisbury? You look like an interesting guy. Do you have any maybe life stories that took place here?
Yeah, okay. There's one my dad used to tell me. There used to be when he was a young lad. There used to be a market on Salisbury, marketplace. They had live animals there.
Okay.
And they used to go around the back and they used to split the throat of pigs. Anyway, they did that. They lost the pig. It ran away. So there's a place called the Market Inn. Anyway, some people were sat at this table. They went to move away and they saw the dead pig underneath the table. That's the only real one that I know that's really interesting.
And then they drunk the blood as wine because they're such savages.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Thank you, sir.
Are you from the area, by
Hey, excuse me, I actually had a question for you. Are you from the area by chance?
Ah, I like that. Where are you from?
No, don't turn it back onto me. Are you from the area by chance?
I am from London.
You're from London, okay, okay. What do you think of Salisbury?
Oh, it's very nice. Oh my god, it's an interview. I love it.
You love me or you love it?
I love this.
You love this, okay.
Well, what is that for?
This is for YouTube.com. I'm filming a piece of journalism on Stonehenge today.
Yeah, it's very nice. Salisbury is very memorial.
Memorial? Very memorial, very memorable?
Yeah, like very lot of history behind it.
Right.
I think the people are exquisite.
You are very exquisite. You're a Londoner though, so maybe not quite as exquisite as this one. Are you from Salisbury?
No.
Okay, okay. So exquisite girls come from all around the world, not just Salisbury. Let's get that straight. Alright, it's been 40 fucking minutes. I've been waiting for this taxi. I've had about, 3 conversations with the man on the other end. We're not having much luck with public transport today in Salisbury. It's almost as if they don't want me to go to Stonehenge. Well, a friendly man said that there are plenty of taxi... Hold on. Made it to Stonehenge. Bumpy roads to Stonehenge. I tell you what, we're in the middle of nowhere, so but let's see what people think of this ancient monument. Yeah, we almost didn't get in, but luckily my driver is a very smart man, took us to the back road, so we're gonna get to see the stones.
Do you want me to wait for you here?
You can if you'd like to, because I don't know who else I'll be able to call,
Exactly.
So
I'll go and wait by there.
Okay, I'll see you in 30 minutes, yeah?
Okay.
Cool, thank you. Thank you. I just couldn't help but notice what you boys were doing. I noticed the smoke.
Yeah, man.
What are you doing, man?
Making a fire, bro. Standard procedure, brother.
It's like you're making a miniature hedge of your own.
Oh, man. Cool. Great idea.
Yeah.
I love that. That's pretty creative, no?
Yeah.
Where are you from, bro?
I'm from the United States.
I'm Storm. What's your name?
Storm.
Yeah.
Wow, Storm. You guys are very, almost like, otherworldly.
Yeah, what's your name, bro?
My name's Brad the Chad.
Brad the Chad. Love to meet you, Brad the Chad.
So is this fire to keep your toes warm or what? I know you guys don't have shoes.
Welcome to warm yourself if you're cold or late.
I'm a little cold. Yeah.
Anytime, you're always welcome.
Is this always here?
Also, well, we just made a fireplace, but you can make a fireplace anywhere. Each person kind of has.
Do you guys like mushrooms?
Yeah, love mushrooms, bro.
I've got some mushroom capsules. Would you like one?
Oh, I'd love love one, mate. That'd be. Are they strong? What type of mushrooms are they?
They're about 20 milligrams. They're not that strong. It'll be like a micro trip. Feel free to take 2 if you'd like.
All right.
Take 2, man.
My hands are dirty. Could I ask you to?
I'll open it for you. Yeah, you can hold my camera. Because I don't care if that
Yeah,
gets
sure, mate. Which way do I face it? At you?
That's fine, just as you do it. Here's 2 mushroom capsules, just for being such a hospitable man.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
That's all right,
Are you
dude.
filming?
I am indeed, always, always.
Thank you very much. Always, yeah, me too. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, hey? Let's have a shake on that.
Of course, yeah. What's your theory on the stones? Do you think they're magical, built by Merlin with the help of a friendly giant? Or do you think that Neolithic Stone Age men hauled the stones from the south of Wales?
I think you could talk about that.
This is the stone man. This is the Stonehenge. Well, he's the source of all knowledge, quite frankly.
There we go. Johnny knows a little bit more. Yeah, it's...
The Nephilim. No, I have not.
Look into it.
Okay. What are they?
They were giants.
Giants, right? And that's my theory on Stonehenge. Giants built it. That's right.
It makes sense if the stones are that big, no? And they
Of
came
course.
from
The south of Wales, when there's stones in the area, I mean, I don't see any fucking stones, but I've read online that there are stones that they could have built Stonehenge with in this area. Far closer, yeah, so it's all very mysterious.
So it doesn't make sense to being... It doesn't make sense, so there must be a purpose for that massive undertaking, whichever way they did it, you know, whichever way you believe they actually achieved that goal.
Why even build it in the first place, you know?
Right.
And, you know, they did some excavations. They only found the burial remains of 1 body near the entrance,
Yes,
right?
it's absolutely nothing to do with that.
Right, they're not burying people here, so what is it? A place of sacrifice. So lives to be taken.
Old ancient pagan sacrifice.
Put it near the edge.
Well, that's some good firewood right there.
Where's Chad? Thanks, mate. I appreciate you.
Fighting that, wasn't it? I was about to have a wee there.
We're just visiting for the second time each equinox. This is the second equinox we're visiting for.
Okay, spring equinox, yeah.
Yeah, the last one was a bit warmer. The sun was out more. Like it's just coming out now. But it's beautiful.
Just like you.
That's just...
You'd think you already popped a few mushroom capsules the way you're looking at that sun.
always like that, but yeah, we've definitely had a few, not capsules, but mushies in honey, you know.
That's great.
The way it's prepared. The stones, it's a really interesting question, mate. So, here's the thing on the stones. They're basalt, yeah? They're basalt, the stones. So, what has basalt got in it? It's got a lot of quartz in it, quartz crystal, yeah? And silicone. Same as sand has in it, sea sand or alluvial sand. So in the alluvial plains, when a river comes down and floods out into alluvial plains, that silt is crystal and silicone. When you have crystal and silicone, you have energy. You have a cathode and an anode, and they make energy, so you create energy. So when you compact that, okay, when I say you create energy, you can take a silt alluvial plain, you could put a light bulb in it, the correct light bulb, fluorescent, and it will light up from the energy of the silt plain because you've got silicone and quartz.
That's incredible.
Right.
That's really incredible.
Now when you take silicone and quartz, like sand, and you compact it into sandstone, then you magnify that into basalt, which is much more compact with 1 or 2 other minerals, you end up with what's called piezoelectric energy, which is electricity caused by silicone and crystal under pressure.
Sir, why are you not in a lab somewhere? I mean, seriously. You're a genius.
A lot of people know this information. So firstly, the stone is super important because it's electromagnetic. It's got piezoelectromagnetism. It has piezoelectromagnetic effects. That these days you see in what's called orgone products, where they put this crystals and copper coils in resin. It's the same thing. They're creating a piezoelectric effect by dripping resin in, and as it hardens it causes pressure, so you have piezoelectric. So piezoelectric is quartz and silicon under pressure, which basalt and granite have the most of, specifically pink granite. So that's the purpose for the rocks. So that's why they went and got special rocks and not just any old rocks.
For the electromagnetic field it will create.
From the piezoelectromagnetic field. Electromagnetic fields are created by
So
many
these guys were
forms.
fucking geniuses. I mean, how did they know all this? It's insane. There is a lot going on in Stonehenge.
Absolutely, and they were big. They were huge. Big people. We're doing big people. Right. So that's the reason why they chose the rocks. The second thing is they put the rocks in a form. Specifically in a format, not the format you're looking at. Those rocks have been moved by crane. And pillars have been put on top. That's not the format that...
That's not how they found it.
That's not how it was arranged. It's
Okay.
it's now arranged in a small inner circle and an outer circle.
How did they find it?
In one big circle.
Wow, okay.
Right. A very specific circle of 56. Is it 28 and 28? It's 56. Just check my maths. 48, 16, 56. 56, yeah? 28 is one lunar cycle, 1 month, yeah?
28 days.
1 moon's 28 days, yeah. 1 moon's like Aquarius. That circle was 1 moon, 2 moons, 56 days. So it was a double moon calendar. So you could basically, in half the time, in half a year, understand the precessional cycles instead of taking a whole year. So that's one thing. This was basically based on studying the moon, but equally aligned to the sun cycles. So it's aligned with moon and sun cycles. And if you go down there, if you walk straight down this road and straight across the public path, and you get to that rock that you're looking at just over there,
big old stone.
that's the one aligned with the summer solstice. So that sun that's setting now rises over there.
It's one big clock.
And it's got a mark there, you'll see it. It's one big clock. So it's literally marking the sun, the moon and the stars and how they move around in a 364-day cycle, not a 365-day cycle, because the mathematics is 13 times 28, which is 13 months of 28 days. Make 364, not 365, as NASA has deceived us to believe. And the reason for that, if you look at your calendar that you have these days, called your month calendar, and the word month comes from moon and the word Monday comes from moon, they moon day, month day, or months or moons.
What about Sunday?
Sunday's the Sunday from Sunday, Saturday's the day of Saturn.
Saturn,
Saturn day.
Never thought about it like that.
Thursday's Thor's day, Thor from the Greek gods and originally the Viking gods. And the days go through Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Moon Day. They're all aligned with the planets and the Viking gods, Greek gods, and then the Roman gods.
So I'm going to ask you now, why are you so knowledgeable on Stonehenge? I mean, Stonehenge Explained is what I'm going to title this one.
Brilliant, buddy. Let me just finish the moon cycle, sun cycle thing, because it's really interesting. In the calendar you follow at the moment, you follow a 12 moon calendar, 12 month calendar, 12 month calendar.
Right.
Of 13 full moons. So every year you can sit and observe 13 full moons occur in 364 days, 1 year. But they're telling you through your calendar that 12 moons occur of 28 days in February, except the leap year that just happens every 4 years. And every other month is 30 or 31 days. Why? Because they took the total calendar of 13 months of 28 days each. They took the last 28 days, the 13th, and sprinkled it amongst all the other months. So they lost the 28 days. So now you don't have 13 months of 28 days. You have 1 month, February, of 28 days, and the other 11 months are 30 and 31 days to lose that 28 days. So they've literally hidden one of the 13th month, and now you have a 12-month calendar.
Well, 13's always been an unlucky number. I'm not looking for any more bad luck in my 2024.
So they've told you 13's an unlucky number, you see. But that's manipulation. But that's manipulation, you see. All they're trying to tell you is they're trying to hide the understanding of 13. And the highest understanding of 13 is we're in a sound and light matrix. Everything's based on sound and light. Geometry, yeah? And the geometry of this matrix is based on the chromatic scale of music, which is 13. And the chromatic scale of music comes from the first 8 keys on a piano, the first 8 white keys. The first 8 white keys are a C major scale. The 5 black keys are pentatonic scale. Together 5 and 8 make 13, and you have a chromatic octave of music, or sound and light, on which the chromatic octave of music is based. And that's why they don't want you to know 13 or believe in 13, understand 13. And the answer to your question,
The restaurant I work at doesn't even have a table 13.
Why do I know this? I'm about to finish and publish, that's part of this journey, finish and publish a book that I'm writing called The 13 Keys to Understanding Your Reality. And it's based on exposing System 12, showing how it extracted the 13th key from many systems, of which one of them I just explained to you, the moon.
I think I've come to the right man, 100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to some more people. I'm going to try and get up close and personal with the stones, but thank you so much.
Do that.
You're the main man of the video, man, so thank you.
You're great, man. You're the main man in the
Yep.
video. It's your video.
Thank you very
Love to
much.
meet you, man. No, thank you very much. And those mushies, they're just straight and good, yeah?
Of course.
From Mother Earth, yeah?
I bought them from a man, but
so
the man said that they're from Mother Earth.
Gotcha, mate. I got
Okay,
you.
bye now.
Thank you for the gift.
Thank
Go
you.
well, mate.
Bye.
Go well, Chad. Cheers, buddy.
Brother Chad.
Yeah, can I take a look inside, or is that crossing the line?
You wanna have a look in there?
Yeah, I'd love to have a look.
Everything's simple in here. Keep everything simple.
Is that your family?
Which one?
All of them.
Oh, a few chicks I can meet on the road.
Those are your
like,
girlfriends, aren't they? Girlfriends over the years, visitors.
Yeah, acquaintances on the.
Well, here's our photo. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I'm glad you're keeping yourself fed and keeping yourself stylish. I'm glad that...
You gotta do. You gotta do.
Yeah, you got a roof over your head, so...
Yeah. You always gotta look after yourself.
And do you think the stones were put up by magic or by man?
I don't know. It's a different story every year. I should think.
I bet.
A bit of each, a bit of both.
Oh, he's reaching into the candy drawer. Yeah, I'll have a piece of chocolate, sir. Thank you. Oh, there goes a piece. Thank you, sir. You're very kind. Thank you, Mr. Wood.
You're gonna be kind on the road.
Yeah. We'll have to jump the fence. So luckily I didn't have to pay a dime. When me and the taxi driver got to Stonehenge, the lady said the stones are shut. Everybody's been such an asshole to me regarding visiting Stonehenge. The bus driver, Karen bus driver, the lady at the front gate of Stonehenge, they've all been turning me down, but I always get what I want. So yeah, and I suspect this Donnie is gonna ask us to turn the other way, but we'll see. And you know, it's a beautiful, beautiful reminder of the connection that man really has with nature and the elements. Oh, the stones are spectacular. Oh my God.
Yes,
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Excuse me, sir. The monument is closed.
Oh, oh, way to ruin a wet dream.
Oh no. Let's see if we can solve that for you.
What can you do to solve my ruined wet dream?
Okay. You got a dirty path to walk on.
Okay, okay.
It's a public path. It's open 24/7. So please, sir. It will take you as close as the stones as we can get you.
Oh, this is close enough for me. This is close enough for me. What they say on the news is right. This place is boring and overrated anyway. Have you seen that on the news, that they're calling this place overrated?
If you'd like to go onto the path and then...
God, you're a broken record, man.
I'll get on the path.
Alright, get me on the right path. Let's go. I feel like you're walking me to detention right now. I'm making a run for it. I'm a cheeky one, sir. I'm a cheeky one. Security, keep this thing locked down. Okay, Brad the Chad's satisfied. We can confirm that this place is in fact overrated, overpriced, and boring. The news doesn't lie, people, not in this case. No, well, we know from our Clacton adventure the news does lie. Clacton wasn't the most deprived place in England, but this is the most overrated tourist attraction in the country, without a doubt. I'm confirming it. You know, you'll have more fun if you go on that road over there and talk to the hippies. But it is really incredible though. I don't want to take away from that. It is an incredible structure, incredible piece of wonder. And we made it anyway. For a second I did not think we were going to get to go to Stonehenge. I thought this video was going to have to be scrapped because it was just, there's so many obstacles to get here. I didn't even get to film a lot of it because it was just so just ridiculous. It's called like 5 different taxi companies to get here. Hey guys, just gonna let you know now, the Stones are totally boring, alright? This place has no facilities whatsoever for tourism. This is not a child-friendly tourist attraction. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to do. This place is overrated. So yeah, I think we can confirm it's overrated, man. Okay, well that concludes another Brad the Chad video. Tune in next time. I think we're gonna go to a different tourist attraction. Something a little bit more exhilarating next time. Stay tuned.